All right. What's going on? Morning, party people. It's your man Griff at 6:35 in the morning on this beautiful Friday. A little dark. I had to turn on the dome light and everything, so y'all can see me. Not that y'all really need to see me, but yeah, I'm out here heading to my 7 a.m. signing. This week has been real interesting. Real interesting. Started off with 5 on Monday, and I got 6 today. Fortunately, I think they're a lot more spread out than the 5 that I had, but I got 6. I almost ended with 8. And then when I had to call the loan officer to get things coordinated because it was 2 signings for a couple that is no longer together. So they're paying me to do a signing with each of them separately, which is cool. Same fee, $130 for each one, so that's $260. And get him to sign, get her to sign, but separately. Apparently they can't or don't desire to be around each other at this moment. So I thought it was going to be on today because it was dated for today, the 26th. But it ended up, they said, nah, it can be over the weekend. So not to overwork myself, overbook myself, I called and said, hey, can set it up for them tomorrow. So for us, a Monday through Friday, started off Monday with 5, ended today, Friday was 6. I got 3 tomorrow. So I think that puts me at probably maybe 21 for the week that I'm doing. Yeah, that should put me at about 21 because I think I was 17, or might be 20 even, something like that. Because I did pick up a few extras, so it's either between 20 and 21 signings for the week. But the thing that excited me the most about this week is all of the notaries that have been hitting me up saying, how they're getting their signings. One lady here, she's at about 84, because I think in December, when me and her talked, she was saying, and she's here, I think, in Hampton, and she was saying that she was rolling at about 20 something then. So from December to now, she's at 84. Last me and her talk, and she even got her first bank serve one. So I'm like, okay, this is beautiful. People got the confidence to go out there, and that's what this channel is about. It's about helping people to cut through the noise of a lot of stuff and to get the confidence to just go out there. And I encourage y'all, if you have not looked at the video, you need to look at the video about witness closings. The witness closing, I didn't know, the title might be a little deceptive for you, because looking at the title, you might think, oh, it's talking about having a witness to close. Something totally different. So look at the witness closing one, because you really need to understand what your role is based on your state. But it's been a lot of great feedback from notaries, and really appreciate those of you who called to do document reviews. Did a document review earlier this week with a gentleman. Matter of fact, he was helping his mom out, so we got that done, and I didn't hear anything back, so I'm confident that the signing for her went well. I think it was her first one, but it was a seller's 30-some pages. I don't think they had any problems, because I haven't heard anything, so everything went well with that. A couple other people contacted me just to, double check on some things, making sure they understood the notarizations part and all of that. And again, that's why I keep stressing the importance of doing the notarizations right, because that's what's going to get you hemmed up. You know, even last night, I took a signing. Oh, and I guess I need to share with y'all the signing that I did last night. It was about an hour and 15 minutes away. They paid me $150, and the company that paid me, that hired me to do it, was that title company that I've been trying to get with. So, as you know, I've been working with a title company here, but it's really been through a real estate agent. The real estate agent got me in, and that's one of the things that I figured out in my area. If I get in good with the real estate agents, and a real estate agent has a couple of closings a month they're doing, and they need a notary, and I have a good relationship with them, there's a high chance they'll pull you in. They'll tell the title company, because one of the things that people don't realize, people can actually request you as a notary. And I've had that. I've met people, and matter of fact, I put it this way, and I know somebody might be thinking you're going off topic. No, it's all ties in. I did a signing for a young lady here. She decided, hey, saw what I was doing. She wanted to be a notary. She's a notary. And then when she went and refinanced a year later, guess I can turn my light off now. Refinanced a year later, she specifically requested from her signing from the company that I be her closer. So I refinanced for her, I think in 2019, and then in 2020 she refinanced again and specifically asked me. So they can request you. So this real estate agent has been requesting me, saying that, hey, you're a part of my team. So whenever she has a closing, if she needs me, she calls me. She probably has 2 or 3 other notaries on her team that she uses, which is fine. And they'll send me an email. Are you available? I am. Knock it out, because that's what she needs done. Well, now that same title company is actually called me themselves outside of her and was like, hey, can you go get this taken care of? I was like, yeah. They said, how much? I said, $150. They said, no problem. Went out there and did it. Now, when I went out there and did this, it was a power of attorney. One of the things that you have to do is make sure that you have the right verbiage in there for the attorney in fact. And sometimes they will print it in there for you, and sometimes they won't. So for as they printed it on the deed, and that was it. So I had to have him, make sure he remembered, looked at that, and printed it from there. But in the acknowledgement, you also have to put in there John Jones by Jane Jones as attorney in fact, or it may say as his attorney in fact, or if it's reversed, as her attorney in fact. So an unskilled notary who's just going in there looking at just getting the job done, sign, stamp, could miss that. And where it's not printed in there, you need to handwrite it in there, that statement that John Jones by Jane Jones as attorney in fact. And that is key. So proper notarizations is where it's at. And I'm glad many of you called or contacted me either, way before your signing, or maybe in some cases during the signing, just to make sure that you understood what was going on. So it was very encouraging. I think people are starting to understand their role and what they need to do and where to go to get the answers from. So because people are trying to call other folks, paying other folk, and it's just not working, and they're not getting the answers that they need to get. And I'm glad I'm able to help y'all with that. And then in a lot of cases, other subscribers or people who come on the channel are also, providing information, like the young lady who provided the information about the printers. I think she was talking about the HP. So that was great. So the channel is growing. Wasn't expecting all of this, but it's growing, it's moving organically. I like it. It seems like people are understanding things. Of course, you always have those who focus on the little particles, slight misunderstandings. And as I've always shared, if there's something that I'm not communicating correctly or whatever, you can reach out to me. You can reach out to me, talk to me. Hey, I'm open, But the main thing is I'm about being respectful to people, not calling people names, not being slick with it, any of that. There's no need for that. There's enough garbage that goes on within the notary world already. Enough back and forth, enough people putting folk down, getting mad at them for orders they take and all that kind of stuff. There's enough of that already. We're trying to help people here to move forward and to grow. And if you don't like something or understand something that was said, you feel something wasn't said clearly enough or the way you would personally say it, all you got to do is reach out to me. Okay? That's all you got to do. Reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to talk to you, to answer questions, give better context. If you have information that you feel is pertinent or that can help or clarify something that I put out or another side of it that's valid, and you got receipts to it, you just can't say, hey, this is just the way it is, or I like to do it this way just because, and you don't have anything to back up what you're saying. That's counterproductive, okay? And I try to always let y'all know that, hey, this is my opinion or this is where I'm at. And sometimes I speak in generality, sometimes I speak specifically. Either way it goes, all you got to do is reach out to me. If we need to do a Zoom, like I did with my accountant, if you want, we can do a Zoom, record it, post it, give the proper information, give the context to help the people out. That's what I'm about here. That's what I'm doing. Not even trying to do, that's what I'm doing, and I'm going to continue to do to the best of my ability. But I know that I don't have all of the information, all of the answers. That's why I go out there and research and try to show y'all where the sites are, show y'all where the information is, so you can look at it, read it, comprehend it, yourself. Because at the end of the day, everybody who's a notary right now is at least 18 years old, and we're all business owners, whether we have an LLC or sole proprietorship. We're running a business, and it is our responsibility as adults as well as business owners to ensure that we have the right information and that we're executing it properly so that we can succeed in this business. That's it. And there's a responsibility that comes when you put out information, and I understand that. And that's why I said if I need to be corrected on something, no problem. If I wasn't clear, I'll clarify it. All of that, But, we're a shade-free channel here. And it's all about helping, So I want y'all to be getting orders where y'all popping up and going out here 7 in the morning. I want y'all to get those 6 signings a day. That's what it's about, and that is happening. Multiple signings are coming through for a lot of people. So I'm very happy. I'm very proud of y'all. Y'all are growing. Y'all are getting it. People are getting out there and doing what they need to do. So y'all just keep up the good work. I'm gonna go ahead on and knock out this first one. Got about 6 minutes before I get there because this guy here is on a tight schedule, so I got to make sure I'm actually there on time. So that's why I printed everything out and went ahead on and printed my next 3 signings out by 10 o'clock and then 11:30, and then go back home, and hopefully my 1 o'clock is ready. And I think I got a 5 o'clock. Yeah, so I got a 1, 5, and I think 6:30, something like that. And I already got my 6:30 one. So, and all of these loan packages are pretty big too, so nothing small. All right, well, y'all take it easy. Good talking to y'all this morning. Y'all have at it. Peace.